Nobody really teaches us how to clap. There isn't a moment in childhood where someone explains it. No instruction, no rule book, and yet almost everyone learns the same rhythm, same timing, same instinct for when it should begin and when it should end. Song finishes, hands go together, speech ends, applause follows. Something concludes, the silence feels incomplete until it's filled. Clapping feels natural, but it's strange when you stop to think about it. Making noise with our hands doesn't change what just happened. It doesn't improve the performance. It doesn't extend the moment. The event's already over, and yet we do it anyway. Because applause isn't really about sound. It's about agreement. Long before concerts and theaters, humans used rhythm to signal unity. Groups moved together, worked together, and marked shared moments with synchronized motion. Drumming, chanting, stomping. Coordinated sound made individuals feel like part of something larger. Modern applause is quieter than that, but the instinct is the same. When people clap together, something subtle happens. The rhythm begins chaotic, scattered, uneven, but within seconds it often synchronizes. The timing tightens. The noise becomes unified. Psychologists call this synchronization. When people move in rhythm with others, even strangers, cooperation increases. People feel more connected, more aligned. For a brief moment, the group becomes a single thing. Maybe that's why applause feels good, even if we're not the ones being applauded. It's the participation. It's a way of saying, I was here, I saw this too. In many cultures, applause didn't originally exist in the form that we know today. Audiences shouted or stamped their feet or made other noises to show their approval. The modern version, more orderly, with a rhythmic clapping, that grew alongside theaters and concert halls. And that's when audiences were expected to remain seated and restrained. Emotion had to be expressed, but without disrupting the performance itself. So applause became controlled enthusiasm. It's a release that still respected the structure of the event. But the timing matters just as much as the sound. Clapping almost always happens at the end. At the conclusion of a song, at the end of a speech, when the plane lands safely, when something uncertain resolves. We clap at transitions, at the moment something changes from happening to having happened. Maybe that's because silence at those moments feels uncomfortable. When an experience ends, there's a brief gap where no one knows what to do next. Applause fills that gap. It replaces uncertainty with shared acknowledgement. The moment mattered, and it's finished now, so we can move on. There's a reason that applause fades gradually instead of stopping all at once. It's because no one decides when it ends. The rhythm just loosens. The individuals drop out. Eventually the group dissolves back into separate people again. The shared moment closes the same way that it began, together but then apart. In a world where most experiences have become individual, applause is one of the few things that we still do collectively. We stream music alone, we watch videos alone, we listen through our noise-canceling headphones. These are experiences that used to be shared, but now they're private. And applause only works when other people are there. It requires an audience in and of itself. Maybe that's why it still feels meaningful. Not because it changes the performance, but because it briefly changes us. For a few seconds, everyone agrees on something, and everybody responds the same way. Everyone acknowledges the same ending. And then it stops. Sound disappears. The lights come up. People leave. The performance is over. For a moment, everyone experienced the same thing at the same time. And I guess sometimes that's what the applause is really for.